Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the fourth chapter, that is introduction part. The Buddhism came out of Advaita philosophy. Buddhism means Nyaya, Sankhya, Yoga. And in detail we'll see when we are actually discussing the chapter 4. Right now we are just looking into the introduction part. The fulfillment of life is moksha. The entire fourth chapter of Mandukya concentrates on the reputation of non-Vedantic school. And Shankaracharya's vision on Vedanta is the purification of our mind, and through Karma Yoga and Upasana Yogas. So we need to purify our mind through Karma Yoga and Upasana Yoga. Upasana Yoga means Japa, Omkara Japa. And Karma Yoga means whatever come to us, we should accept it as a prasada buddhi and lead our life. When our intellect cannot accept whatever Shankaracharya is saying in this Mandukya, if our intellect cannot accept it, but still let it go. Let it go and continue and study. But at the end of the Upanishad, everything will be clear to you. Even though in the middle or at the starting level, if you don't understand anything, don't stop it. Just continue it. You keep on going and then finally you will get a full clarity. In the Mangala Shloka 1, the superimposition of the reality of the Atma is explained. And in Mangala Shloka 2, am the nature of pure consciousness is detailed. So this Mangala Shloka 1 and 2 will give you a clear picture of what is the essence of Upanishad. The consciousness, which is I am the nature of pure consciousness, right? Satchidananda Swarupa. I am Satchidananda Swarupa. Sat means pure existence. Chit means pure consciousness. And Ananda means pure bliss. So this consciousness is conditioned by our gross body and gross universe. When the gross body will be there, it will be in the waking state, right? In the dream state, it won't be there. Only mind will work, right? So, this consciousness is conditioned by the gross body and gross universe. It will be in the waking state. And coming to the second state, it is conditioned by the subtle body. That means our dream experience. During our dream, physical body won't work, right? Only our mind will work. That's why dream. So it's just a dream, right? Once we wake up in the morning, then only we realize, right? So this second state, which is the dream state, it is conditioned by the subtle body. Only our dream mind will work. And coming to the third state, which is the sleep state, our mind and physical body both are separated. And coming to the fourth state, which is the Turiya state, which is a deep sleep state. So, the entire Mandukya Upanishad talks about who am I in the sleep state. So, which is the Turiya state, who am I exactly? That will be detailedly explained in the Mandukya Upanishad. I am the nature of pure consciousness. It is unconditioned body. So there is no medium of transaction in between. So among all the three states, it is all the three states are mithya, which is a temporary. Only the fourth state, which is the Turiya state, that Turiya state is a absolute state and pure state, and it is a unconditioned body, which is the medium of transaction in the last state, which is the Turiya state. So there is no medium of transaction here. And this is the main lesson of the entire Mandukya Upanishad. So this is the bird's eye view of Mandukya. Who am I exactly in the sleep state? So that is the main idea of this Mandukya Upanishad. Once your body and mind is concentrated, it has the vision of Turiya state. So, for our mental clarity, what we'll do? We'll do japa, puja, meditation, and chanting. Whatever comes to our mind, whatever medium we are interested in, if we do that, we'll get a detailed clarity. Then it will give you a focused mind to study the scriptures. So do whatever is comfortable to you, whether it is a puja, chanting, meditation, or japa, omkara japa. So anything you can do. So the first state, which is a waking state, is conditioned consciousness. Conditioned consciousness, which is nothing but a Vishwa. As we already discussed in the last class, there are three technical terms of three states: Vishwa, Taijasa, Prajna. Vishwa is waker, which is under waking state, which comes under waking state. Coming to the second state, Tejasa, is nothing but a dream state. And coming to the third state, which is a Prajna, which is the sleep state. So this is under individual level. Individual level means with respect to Jiva. So with respect to Jiva, which is at individual level, the three technical names of three states are Vishwa, Tejasa, and Prajna. And coming to the Samashti level means at universe level. The technical names are Virat, Hiranyagarbha, and Ishvara. So Virat means Vishwa, and Hiranyagarbha. So Hiranyagarbha relates to Tejasa, and Ishvara relates to Prajna. So this is at the Samashti level, which is at the universal level. Coming to the Omkara Gnanam, Omkara talks about three states. Three state means that waking state, dream state, and sleep state. So, A, U, Ma. That Om, how we will write? A, U, M, right? Om. So, A, U, Ma. A means waking state, U means dream state, and Ma means sleep state. And the fourth state, which is the pure state, is Turiya. To connect with Ishvara, Omkara Japa is very useful and it's very powerful as well. With this Omkara Japa, we can easily connect with Ishvara. It also goes beyond Ishvara to go to the absolute reality of Ishvara, which is nothing but Turiya. So it is very useful, this Omkara Japa. Turiyam is Atmanam, which is with reference to an individual level. And at the same time, Turiya is Brahman with reference to the Samashti level, that means universe level. So, Turiya is nothing but Omkara. I repeat it. At individual level, Turiya is Atman. And at the totality level, at Samashti level, at universal level, Turiya is Brahman. So, therefore, Turiya is nothing but Omkara. Within our body and mind, the Satyam is, the order of reality is Vyavaharika Satyam, which is the lower order of reality, which is the at Jiva perspective, at individual level. That's why it is within body and mind. Who will be having body and mind? Jiva will be having. That means individual will be having body and mind, right? That's why it comes under Vyavaharika Satyam, which is the lower order of reality. This is within time. But coming to the universal level, a samashti level, that means beyond three states, beyond waking, dream, and sleep states, it comes under Paramarthika Satyam. That means it's beyond time, it's higher order of reality, which is nothing but a Turiya. It comes under beyond three states, means the last state, fourth state, which is a Turiya state. Mandukya Upanishad talks about beyond time, and it gives us the clear picture about ourself only, which is nothing but Atma. So if you understand this, you will enjoy the fulfillment in life. And this is a promise of Mandukya Upanishad. What is the promise of Mandukya Upanishad? Our Mandukya talks about the beyond time, and it gives us clear picture about our Atma, our true self. And we need to understand this, then only we can enjoy the fulfillment in life. And coming to the first chapter, this entire is introduction only. Shankaracharya wrote verses by verses, multiple verses based on this introduction only. Who exactly am I during the sleep state? That is nothing but a Turiya state. So you will keep on studying introduction only for a few days. So let's proceed. So chapter 1 consists of 12 mantras and 29 karikas. Coming to the Agama Prakarana. Agama Prakarana means the first Prakarana. Agama means Veda, the first Veda. What Veda is teaching me about my true self? That we will be studying. So the 12 mantras are divided into 2 sections. So there are 2 types of enquiries, 2 types of vichara. What is vichara? The vichara of Chatushpada Atma. That means Atma is divided into 4 quarters. And at the same time, Omkara is also divided into 4 quarters. The verses of Mandukya from 3rd verse to 7th verse talks about Atma Vichara. What is Atma Vichara? Who is the waker? Who is the dreamer? And who is the sleeper? And what is my true nature in all 3 states? So Veda teaches me my own nature. I repeat it. So there are 2 types of vichara, which means 2 types of enquiries. First one is vichara of Chatushpadatma. Chatushpad means Atma divided into 4 quarters. And second one is Omkara Vichara. Omkara is also divided into 4 quarters. Verses 3 to 7 of Mandukya talks about Atma Vichara. Who exactly is the waker? Who exactly is the dreamer and sleeper? And what is my true nature among all 3 states? So Veda teaches me about my self nature. Once you negate all the 3 states of my true nature, what are the 3 states? Waker, sleeper, and dreamer. So once you negate all these 3 states of my true nature, then they appear and disappear. Every day we are coming into waking state, we are experiencing, and again dream state we are experiencing, and sleep state also. And they are appearing and disappearing, right, day to day. All these are due to mithya only, right? And what is the pure state, which is a Turiya state? The Atma is nothing but Brahman. So we don't have any control over these 3 states. That's why every day we are facing all the 3 states: waking, dreaming state, and sleeping state. We don't have any control, right? So only Ishvara controls all these 3 states as per our prarabdha karma. What is prarabdha karma? In the past lives, good deeds or bad deeds if you have done, that punya karma or papa karma phala, that is nothing but a prarabdha karma. So only Ishvara controls all these three states as per our karma phala. Beyond three states, one changeless states exist. That changeless state is nothing but our Turiya state. The study of seventh mantra of Mandukya and second and third chapters of Mandukya completely focuses on Atma Vichara. So what is the which chapters are dealing with Atma Vichara? Seventh mantra of first chapter and second and third chapters completely focus on Atma Vichara. Coming to the Omkara Vichara focuses on Upasana meditation. What Upasana? With Om chanting, you know, right? Omkara chanting, you know, right? Omkara japa, you can say. So that is nothing but Upasana. So Omkara Vichara focuses on Upasana meditation. How to use Omkara to reach Turiyam? So we need to make the use of Omkara japa to reach the Turiya state. So you need to resolve all the three states into Prapancha. That means all the understanding, these three states of experiences are Mithya, and only the pure state, which is the Turiya state. Understanding that and doing continuously doing a Omkara japa and going in a Karma Yoga attitude. Then you will realize and you will come to the Turiya state, which is nothing but the Brahman. So our Upanishad, Mandukya Upanishad says, focus on the silence between two Omkaras. That means while doing a Omkara japa, that means Upasana meditation, then we are continuously chanting Om, right? So between a silence, a couple of seconds between first Om and second Om, that is silence you need to focus on. So Omkara rises from the silence only. So when you chant Omkara, all the three states will resolve into that silence only. So our mind is very sensitive, which is nothing but chanchala. It's very chanchalam. So each and every second we will get multiple thoughts. Even while we are doing meditation also, while we are doing Omkara japa, then also we will be getting multiple thoughts. But don't ignore it and don't continuously think about it. If we get some thought, let it be and let it go. But you try to focus on the silence between two Oms. While we are chanting two Omkaras, that silence, concentrate on that and then continuously do that Upasana meditation. And coming to the Mantra 1 introduction. Now we are done with the general introduction part. Now we need to come to the Mantra 1 introduction. That we will see in the next class. Today let's revisit this video, this lecture once again. Until unless you completely understand it, don't proceed further. We revisit this lecture multiple times, 2 to 3 times you visit, and then only once you clear the concept, once you get the concept clarity, then only go to the next lecture. So this is what for today. In the next class, we'll see the Mantra 1 introduction part. So thank you all for joining. Take care. We'll meet you in the next class.